Hello and welcome to today's class. Today we are going to do the revisioning, and the chapter with which we will start the revision is the chapter known as metal and non-metals. As usual, we will start with a revisioning with 2 MCQ today. The first MCQ is the second most abundant metal in the earth crust is choice A, oxygen, choice B, silicon, choice C, aluminium, and choice D, iron. We all know this. The answer for this MCQ, this is a very common question. The answer is iron. The second most abundant metal in the earth crust is iron. MCQ number MCQ number 2. The MCQ is saying that an alloy of zinc and alloy of zinc and copper is dissolved in dilute HCl. Is dissolved in dilute HCl. Hydrogen gas is evolved. In this evolution of gas, choice A, only zinc reacts with dilute HCl. Choice B, only copper reacts with dilute HCl. Choice C. Both zinc and copper reacts with dilute HCl. And choice number D. Only copper reacts with water. We now know that the reactivity of copper is very less as it resides below hydrogen in activity series, whereas high reactivity of zinc is high, comparatively high than copper. And we also know that when zinc reacts with dilute HCl, it produces hydrogen gas, but when copper reacts with hydrogen, it do not produce hydrogen gas due to the low reactivity. Hence, when the alloy of copper and zinc mix with the dilute HCl, only the zinc will going to react with the dilute HCl and produce the hydrogen gas, whereas the copper will not react at all with the HCl. Hence, the first choice, that only zinc reacts with dilute HCl, is the correct one. This is the 2 MCQ question that we had done from the metal and non-metal chapter. Now, let's try to do a +2 question. Now, this +2 question can come for +3 or +1 marks also. The question is, write equations for the reaction write equation for the reactions of Roman 1 iron with steam, Roman 2 calcium and potassium with water. The first reaction is between iron with steam. Iron with steam. Now, the reaction will follow as this one. Fe solid reacts with water liquid will produce Fe2O. Iron, when reacts with water with steam, it produces Fe3O4, not only just water, with steam it produces Fe3O4 solid and hydrogen gas evolves. The balanced chemical reaction is 3 multiplied with water on the left hand side, that will give 4 multiplied with H2 and 4 multiplied on the right hand side with hydrogen, and thus that entire chemical reaction, balanced chemical reaction, will be followed as this. When iron reacts with steam, the chemical reaction follows as this one and producing Fe3O4. The second question is where calcium react with calcium and potassium reacts with water. So when calcium and potassium mixed with water, calcium will reacts with water separately and potassium will reacts with water separately. So when calcium reacts with water, which is solid in nature, calcium hydroxide formed in aqueous media and hydrogen gas will evolved. By multiply 2 with H2 on the left hand side, will balance the 4 hydrogen atom on the both side, and also by default balance the 2 oxygen atom on the both side. Calcium is having one atom on the both side, thus the entire equation becomes balanced. So this is the reaction that happens when calcium and potassium mixed with water. Calcium separately reacts with water and follow this kind of chemical reaction. When potassium, which is solid in nature, separately reacts with water and also produces potassium hydroxide in aqueous medium, and hydrogen gas also evolved in this case also. Now I'm going to multiply 2 with KOH on the right hand side, that will give 4 hydrogen atom on the right hand side, and by multiplying 2 with the H2 on the left hand side will give the 2 in total 4 hydrogen atom on the both side. The oxygen by default gets balanced out when we are doing the balancing of hydrogen like that, with 2 oxygen atom on the both side. Potassium having 2 atom on the right hand side, whereas on the left hand side only one potassium is there. So I'm going to multiply 2 with the potassium on the left hand side and thus balance the potassium on the both side in as 2 oxygen atom, and thus the entire balanced chemical reaction happens. So this is the chemical reaction that proceeds when calcium and potassium is mixed with water. Calcium separately reacts with the water and produces calcium hydroxide in this in the form of this balanced chemical reaction, and potassium separately reacts with water and produces potassium hydroxide and follows this particular chemical reaction.